new feature in Windows Server 2008, this driverless printing that just prints to an XPS. Well, this is exactly the same thing here. It's leveraging that technology. So when I print something, it actually just creates an XPS document, sends it over to my local box, which then renders it for my print device. So that's the general, just full session thing. So let's actually just go and see. So that was the Windows 7 one. So I'm going to tell it to go hibernate. And we can actually see it then hibernates it in the background. So what is this seamless application experience like? So over here, my Windows, my XP. So notice I can launch my XP version of Internet Explorer. So I actually created a shortcut in the All Users menu for Internet Explorer. So I can now, if I wanted to test a website under the XP version of IE, I can do that. But let's launch Word. So it's preparing to launch the application. What it's doing here is actually bringing that virtual out of hibernation. So again, I've been playing with these. Normally you won't get all these options. And then we can actually see it. So it started Word. Let's move this up. So Word was started here, and also the Getting Started bar was fired off as a separate window. So notice the difference you do see. It's obviously running under XP. It's not running Aero Glass. So the look of the window, so if I fired up Word locally and put them side by side, obviously I've got a different interface. This application is running under XP. It's just taking the application screen window and sending it to my local desktop. But apart from that, it's really fully integrated with my local. This is a test. Well, red. I can cut and paste between that XP application and my local. Now no, look at this. So this is just going to my documents. This is the XP, remember, but it's automatically redirecting to the My Documents of my local Windows 7 host. None of this is on the XP machine. This is all running on my 7 host, but it automatically integrates in. And then it's actually via the RDP, etc. It's going, querying what's the content, and I can open those documents. I can save. So from an end user perspective, it's seamless not only in the application window, but it's also seamless with the folders. This is this folder capability. The other thing that I would see, if I just move down to my notification tray, if I look at my icons, these are actually notification tray icons from the XP machine. In fact, all of these. So it's giving me warnings about security alerts, customer improvement program, and I click it and it fires up and opens. So it's not just the app. No, I never want to participate. It's actually the notification tray as well. It's even showing me the security center from my XP machine. So any notification tray icon that runs in the virtual, I can actually go and grab from here as well. It's totally fully integrated. Okay, let's just drag this back over. So that's the experience. If I want to fire up another application, so I'm bringing up my start menu. Sorry. Let's fire up Internet Explorer, sure. So now I'm running 2 applications in the XP machine. It doesn't take a long time. It's still using that same virtual machine session. It's just now running multiple apps within it. And that's it. I mean, it's that simple and it's that powerful. I mean, this is obviously a very cool feature, and for any company that really does have older applications that can't fully work with Windows 7 or can't be tested yet, this will enable you to actually migrate over to Windows 7 as long as you're prepared to maintain. This is an additional version of Windows running on desktop. It is XP. It will need patching. You may want to put antivirus, etc., etc. Which really leads me back to the presentation. So let me jump out of this a second. So yeah, that was really the demo part. Obviously, you do have to patch and maybe join to the domain that virtual machine. So it very much is a solution designed for smaller companies. If you're a medium to large company that's going to roll this out, you're probably going to look at MedV, the Microsoft Enterprise Desktop Virtualization. So the XP mode is an unmanaged virtual designed really for the smaller org. MedV is designed for medium to large organizations. And the difference between MedV is it's the same seamless applications, the same Windows Virtual PC technology. But the MedV infrastructure provides capabilities to update that local image, so deploy a newer version of that XP or Vista or Windows 7 image. And that's the big deal. It gives you that image management capability, so it's not unmanaged anymore. That image can follow your same corporate standards and be updated through a centrally managed infrastructure. Obviously, MedV is part of the MDOT, Microsoft Desktop Optimization Pack. But like I say, I mean, the big difference between MedV and the XP mode is really just the manageability of those virtuals. If I'm a small company with maybe 20 XP modes deployed, it's not that hard to think maybe I'll patch them and update them every so often. If I have 5,000 instances of that, it's not workable. And that's where sort of MedV comes into its own. And there's some links there, so links to the Windows, the Microsoft Windows Virtual PC FAQ and some walkthroughs. I'm writing more facts about this and more videos. So I hope that was helpful. It was really just an overview. And apologies for the cookie monster. I promise I'm not drunk or high or anything. It was just looked fun. Okay, I hope that was good. Thank you.